Okay, I want to share with you guys from the self-care of adult children, of emotionally immature parents. This section is called the Cafe of Love, and I feel like a lot of us could relate to this example at one point or another, and I had to share because it was such a great example. So the Cafe of Love. Finding a mate can be like trying a new restaurant. In the Cafe of Love, do we read the menu prior to committing in order to avoid painful disillusionment later on? Or do we walk in the door and tell the server to bring us whatever he likes? Sometimes, if we're really hungry, some of us dispense with the menu altogether. In the Cafe of Love, we not only let the waiter decide, we pay in advance, fat tip included, then eagerly hope we'll get something we like. We can afford to be selective only when we are already emotionally well fed. When we're famished after a childhood with emotionally immature parent or partner, emotionally immature partner, any restaurant is a welcome sight. We're not too picky as long as it has a nice facade and parking near the door. We barely take the time to check the menu. But the real problem is not what's on the menu. The deeper problem occurs when we're too impatient to read the menu. We sit down at the table already starving. We latch onto the other person immediately, needing them before we even know them. If we already need someone we don't really know, the potential for letdown is huge. While the answer to the problem seems obvious, take time to read the menu and get to know the person, it doesn't seem to work that way. We like to fall in love first and ask questions later. We even rationalize inconsiderate behavior and don't see what's obvious to others. And of course, by then, we're probably in deep thinking that this is the only place left on earth to eat. Then we are in for a long, painful process of leaving someone to whom we gave our heart before we knew this person could be trusted with it. Usually the signs of trouble were there from the beginning. We were just too hungry to look for them. As with packaged food, the ingredients of potential partners are listed in the micro behaviors, how they treat you when they think no one's looking, and stuff like that. In grocery stores, a product's ingredients will tell you whether it's nourishing or just packaged to look good. It's the same with seductive people. Looking attractive doesn't mean they're good for you. You might end up with a candy bar instead of a meal. So that, I feel, was such a great example and analogy of how some of us like approach relationships when we are emotionally not like available or we're emotionally starved because of the prior partners we had or our upbringing.